Sandra, question. I have a first look deal with a major British producer as a part of winning a TV screenwriting fellowship. Any advice on prepping for pitching? Whew, Sandra, that is a big question. Great question, because it's important. But I'm kind of, exasperated because that could be a long lecture. But best advice, there are a lot of best advices. Make sure that you know your pitch in and out. Don't try to wing it. That would be the worst thing you could do. You probably already know that, but nonetheless, just to reiterate that, really come to a point where you could memorize the pitch. If you're doing Zoom pitches, it's totally fine to have the written pitch in front of you and tell the person, just I'm acting as you, in front of this executive on your Zoom meeting. You can say, if it looks like I'm reading, well, it's because I'm reading, and I hope that's okay. Obviously I'm not going to read this verbatim, but I just want you to know that I have notes and I am going to refer to them. Guarantee 100% of the people will go, great, fine, because they're used to that. In-person pitches, much different. You don't want to be holding paper in front of you and reading from that thing. It's much more difficult. You're going to have to know that pitch inside and out. The next part of it during the actual verbal pitch, whether probably, both, either in person or Zoom, is don't be too married to exactly what you wrote. So it's one thing to memorize it and then just spout it out like you're a robot, because that doesn't allow an interaction. It becomes a speech. So we want it to be emotional and fun, and like you're telling somebody a story. Imagine yourself just sitting around a campfire or whatever in your living room, and you're telling a story to friends. That's what the person on the other side of the screen or in front of you, that person wants to feel, that this is a nice interactive conversation. So when you memorize something, you don't leave space for breath or for the person to kind of interject, because I've had that happen where I'm kind of going into the flow of my pitch, and then the person goes, oh, wait, so maybe you do this or that, or they asked a question about something, and it was a really good question, and it totally threw me off, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to just be pitching. And then I wasn't prepared to respond. That's something you just have to hopefully come about at a natural way. So I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there for now, Sandra. Just make sure that you're comfortable with the pitch itself, the information that you're going to be conveying. Make sure you know it inside and out.